All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another MLB The Show 24 stream here on Twitch. I'm next JG Gen 24, and today we're going to be hopefully wrapping up the ranked seasons program. So, yesterday when I did this, did not end very well, but I did manage to get up to 72 program stars, and we did determine what is the path forward for complete this, which shouldn't be too difficult. It's only 3 innings. If we could get to this, that would be great. I think we can. Because let's say I get like 3 or 4 games in, that's 36. I could finish that. I could finish that mission. I don't think I'm gonna get this mission done. As much as I would like to, I don't think I'm gonna get any of these missions done. It's just too much. But what I know I'm gonna get done is this mission, and um yeah, that's it. So we'll just have to see. I know I'm gonna get this too. What's up, Mets? How are you? There you go. At least you finally got your phone fixed. I'm doing all right. Long time no see for sure. So we are definitely getting Bruce Sutter, and my hope is that we can get to Barry Larkin at some point. So that is the goal for today. I do want to show you guys the changes that I have made to my lineup. Out in center field now is Michael Lorenzen. I just felt more comfortable with him. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, maybe it's allergies. Did you get tested for COVID? Just I would definitely test for it just to rule out that possibility. Um, but I mean, this is about the time of year that everyone starts to get sick. The weather is getting cooler, and our bodies are adjusting from the hot summers to the cool falls. Not yet, because I just got sick like 2 days ago. Mm. I would get tested just to be sure, because you don't want to pass that on to anyone. So Michael Lorenzen is now my center fielder. He replaces Nolan Ryan. Nolan Ryan was just not hitting. Uh, Hank Aaron is in right. Corbin Carroll. I only needed Carroll for his speed. In fact, if I go over here, I'll go ahead and put him in there for Tatis. So Hank Aaron is now in right. At first, I changed this Shane McClanahan, because I looked at first base. Who did I have? Lance Lynn, and he just wasn't hitting. Like, he started off well, and I think it's the home runs that really helped him, but he just wasn't hitting well. So I had to replace him, and I went with Shane McClanahan. Hopefully we could get something out of him. I also made a change to my catcher as well. However, we do have Bob Gibson on the bench, and we also have Paul Skeens, and Kenley Jansen as well. What's up, Dodger? How are you? So there are guys that are waiting in the wings if Bryce Harper does not work out. But other than that, Craig Biggio, Jacob deGrom, Jose Ramirez, and Stephen Kwan, they're all still in my lineup. I was actually meaning to get rid of Tyreek Skubal here, because I think it's time. He needs to be let go. Or he needs to be replaced. So we're gonna go with Imanaga, get him in there. Good. I'm at school right now. You're not in class, are you? I don't want you. I don't want you distracted from your learning, unless it's a free period, in which case, go ahead. But hopefully, you're not in class right now. I would hate to take you away from your class. So, other than that little change, there's really not much different here. So this is the lineup. 3 minutes, you go to lunch. Okay, as long as you're not in class. So this is the lineup. We're running with Craig Biggio at top. We have Stephen Kwan. He's moved up. He's been moved up to second. Babe Ruth. Hello, Casey. How are you? Welcome into the stream. I appreciate you stopping by. Bryce Harper is batting fifth with Jacob deGrom sixth. It's a very lefty heavy lineup. I will say that it is very lefty heavy, but hopefully the lefties, the new lefties that I put in, McClanahan and Harper, do work out. You're good? Well, that's good to hear. I'm glad you stopped by. Are you a fan of MLB The Show 24? I'm doing all right. Doing all right. About ready to crack into ranked seasons here. Because the sooner I get it started, the better off I'm gonna be. And then Jose Ramirez has been moved down to 7. McClanahan is going to be 8, and Lorenzen is going to be 9. I just want to get these guys introduced, see how they do, and then we'll move forward from there. So without further delay, let's do it. Let's pick up a ranked seasons game. Hopefully I don't have to wait too long. Nope, I didn't. That's good. I'm going to be streaming for 3 hours, so I'll be on until 6. Whoops. All right, Imanaga is going to get the start. Let's see how that goes. All right, my opponent's ready. I'm ready. Let's do this. Now, if we could get 4 home runs, that would be great. But if not, I mean, it's not the end of the world. Okay, that's good. I get off the school bus at 4. Okay, well then, if you'll be back in about 50 minutes, then, I look forward to you being back here. So, get home safely. The only thing I don't like about Imanaga is his slow windup. You can only do it if you redeem it. If you redeem it, then, yeah, we can definitely do it, but you got to redeem it first, and it costs like 2,000. Ooh. Well, that's okay. So I believe you just followed me because I just got a new email here as soon as you came in. So yeah, it looks like you just followed me. So you should have gotten 500 points already. So you're already like 3/4 or a quarter of the way there. I just do that just to keep it fair for everyone, so that it's not like, okay, well, play me next, or do this or do that. It just gets too complicated to follow at some point. So that's just how I keep it fair for everyone. Of course, I also have a rule I've made an exception that if someone is willing to share their points and say that they want to do it, they want to give it to you, then I allow that. However, just know that you are going to owe the person, you're going to owe the person who does that for you, you're going to owe them a redemption. So just bear that in mind.
Count 1-0. At the ball.
Come on, Stephen Kwan. Show why you're one of my best hitters. Ah, jeez. You know what? I chased that one, so that's on me.
Yeah. 0-1's the count. No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Actually, I may want to look at possibly replacing Babe Ruth, too. Because he's not doing so hot for me in terms of batting average. He doesn't get on base. He only has 2 walks. He also only has 2 home runs, so his average is going to go down.
Well, that's off the plate.
My opponent is very patient. Oh, there we go. Finally gets a base hit. Although honestly, that'll force Imanaga to pitch from the stretch. So. Although now his delivery is very quick, almost too quick.
Hey! 2-1. Hey! 2-2.
I'll take that.
Inside, ball 1. Hey!
There we go.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down. What? All right, Witchberry. So what the heck are they doing playing co-op? Or not playing co-op, playing ranked seasons. If you already have this Barry Larkin, unless you got in by rating, but this should be All-Star. Or this should be, yeah, All-Star. I don't know, maybe my opponent is trying to win. Like, get their rating up so they could get Paul O'Neill, too.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Who knows? Strike 3, sit down. Just gotta get used to Imanaga, that's all.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Either way, I'm not looking. I'm looking to win, but I'm not. Yeah, I figured that would be strike 3. I thought I did though. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to get wins or up my rating or anything. I'm just trying to get stats.
0-1.
You know, home runs, innings with relievers, that kind of stuff.
Ball 1. 1-0.
Dang it. That would have been a great base hit.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Hey!
I mean, I already know I'm going to get the inning, the 3 innings that I need to play. So,
All ones will count.
at least my opponent hits better with Lance Lynn than I do. Strike 3, sit down. Or at least has a higher. Would have loved that to be my home run, but a splitter that was located away, he pulls to left field for a home run with Craig Biggio.
Ball 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey! 0-1.
All right, well, not a clean inning, but my offense needs to get going. Okay, we don't even have a hit yet, and we've already been through 2/3 of our line of my line.
Leading off for the Lions, the third baseman, Houseman, Ramirez.
Ball, that's out.
Good pitch strike.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes.
And then go, and that would have been ball 2. Jose Ramirez with the home run. Very nice. See, now that home run actually makes a lot more sense. Yes, it was down and away, but at least it was to center field. Whereas my opponent's home run with Craig Biggio was down and away, and he pulled it into left field for a home run. That's all I'm saying. It just didn't make a lot of sense.
Batting number, the center fielder, Michael Lorenzen.
Counts 1-0.
Lorenzen with a small PCI. Lorenzen? Look at that! Lorenzen getting a home run. You know what? I may be able to do the home run mission. What was I, 4 away? I just cut that down to half. Nice.
Ball, that's low. Ball, inside. Ball 4. That's
Okay.
low.
Got to take the walk.
Now pitching.
Wow, already going to the bullpen. Wow. I know he gave up 2 home runs, but wow. Maybe he just wants relievers. Maybe he is going for the reliever
Inside
mission, but that wouldn't make sense if you already have Larkin. The only way you could have Larkin this soon is either he either got up to the rating very quickly early on,
ball. That's ball 2.
or you completed the program all.
Yep. 3-2.
Come on, Stephen Kwan. Ooh, that was a good hit. That's a good hit. Oh, he robbed it. He robbed a home run. Wow.
The batter, number 3. Designated
Wow. You know what, sir? To you, I tip my cap. Wow. Should have been a home run, but timed it perfectly enough to rob it.
No, he's safe.
Dang. Could have used that too. You know, get it down to 1 home run that I need.
Ball 1.
Warning track. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make a change with Babe Ruth. But you know what? We got 2 home runs. One from Lorenzen. Who was the other one? Lost.
Hey.
Forgot.
0-1.
Either way, 2 home runs.
0-2.
And they cut it down to half. That's all that matters.
2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
The third baseman, Mike Smith.
Hey. Nope. Two balls, 2 strikes.
I always make that face when I feel like maybe I'm gonna hit the batter. Strike 3, sit down. Imanaga, you know, for giving up that home run, he's actually coming through with strikeouts. If I was still working on the strikeout mission, I'd be happy about this.
That's in. Ball 2.
Nice.
Leading off for Long Island, the right fielder,
Come on, Hank Aaron.
Aaron.
You got this.
Ball. Nope, that's a ball.
I was tempted. Yep, I was tempted. I'm glad that it was just a little tap.
Nope, foul ball.
When did I have 5 at-bats with Hank Aaron? Was it during the Battle Royale program? Might have been. Yeah, see, no doubt this guy already has the program done. My opponent has the program done, so I don't understand what he's going for. Is it rating? Because as it stands right now, I mean, I'm like 1 loss away from being below All-Star. Actually, maybe it's just a couple of losses, but still, the point remains. All right, well, we'll just keep going. Keep going. I'll get these missions done someday. I have a plan, but best laid plans of mice and men often go awry, so... Yeah, fastball right down the middle. I'm surprised that wasn't driven a long way.
That's ball 2.
Got him! Sorry to my opponent if they're trying to go for the program, but I don't think they are. Wouldn't make sense. How would they have gotten Barry Larkin and Bruce Sutter already? If they you can't get both unless you just bought them. But I don't understand why you would buy them instead of like just grinding the program. It's not like the program is asking for a lot.
Now
I'm gonna go with Jerkson Profar now. Okay, interesting.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Okay, we'll just keep fighting. Keep fighting. Oh, the good strikeout. Good strikeout. Had me fooled.
the first baseman.
Maybe it was Jose Ramirez that hit that home run. Yeah, I think it was Jose.
0-1. That's a ball.
Dang it.
Now batting,
All right, let's see. Can Lorenzen get another home run?
Ball. Count 1-0. Ball 2. Ball 3. Oh, that's foul.
Man, if my opponent managed to rob me of that
Now
foul
that's the
ball,
Take your base.
I don't know what I would do. But it doesn't matter because Craig Biggio is going to
Out.
ground into a force or a fielder's choice. All right, this will probably be the last inning with Imanaga, and then I'll turn it over to a bullpen so that I can get the mission done.
Ball. That's inside.
Nice. Probably got away with that one.
Ball. That's inside. Two balls, 1 strike. Full count.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh, man. Jackson Holiday had 2 strikes. Could have gotten him out, and instead he worked it back to a full count where he was able to get a pitch drive. Oh, gosh. Oh, well. Life is life.
Leading off for the line, the left fielder, defense.
Actually, no on Machado. We'll save him. Anything, I would bring in lefty. I'd bring in like Jake or not Jake Cronenworth. Charlie Black or Jake Deep or John Franco if you have Franco.
Ball inside. Hey. One out. One ball, 1 strike.
I need Hank Aaron to do better. Because right now he's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. Thank you. Thank you, Hank Aaron. I appreciate it. All right.
Now
Bring in Jake Cronenworth.
Cronenworth.
We need to get 3 innings of relief
Aye.
here, so
0-1's the count. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
strike 3, sit down. My boy Cronenworth.
Now back, right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
0-1.
Alrighty. Nice clean inning from Jake Cronenworth. Now we just got to get some offense.
For Long Island,
2 runs just isn't enough.
Jacob Riley. Now pitching, Riley.
See, I would have thrown in Riley Green as soon as possible. Would have done it in the last inning, actually.
Ball, that's inside.
Not now, because I know that, Jacob deGrom is the only lefty. Then I have Jose Ramirez, and I have, who's up after, who's that?
Third baseman, Postman. Rob
0-1, no strikes.
Is it Harper? Oh, maybe then it was a good decision to wait.
No, inside.
Okay, gotta take the walk. Oh, it's Shane McClanahan. That's who it is.
One and one.
No, that's exactly why. Oh, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Oh, well.
Ball in.
Tried to avoid the double play and it just didn't work.
Aye. 1 and 1. That's a ball. Aye. 2-2 the count.
Yeah, I couldn't get a handle on it.
Count is full.
Awful. You know what? I'm okay with walking. Otani. Thank you. A double play for a double play.
Ball, that's in. Aye.
Okay. Got 2 innings out of Jake Cronenworth. I'll take that. My hope is that we'll be able to put Mariano Rivera in, but in all likelihood, it's probably going to go to Felix. Okay, Michael Lorenzen is going to get on base. Well, tried. I tried on that one.
No, he's in there.
Come on, eat it. All right, well,
He's in there.
it's a fielder's choice, so... Hey, it's a double play. Or it's not a double play. So you're going to have to go up against Babe Ruth. And yes, he hasn't hit well for me, but there are times where he has hit me. This is clearly not one of those times. And yeah, I got to put in Felix. I got what I could out of Cronenworth. Strike 3, sit down.
All one's the count. Inside, ball one.
Nope.
Off the plate. Ball 2.
Nope.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Oh, man. Oh, come on, Bautista. You got to get this. Strike 3, sit down. We may have to go to extras. We may have to. Gotta do what we gotta do. Bringing in, who is this? Alvarez? No. This is Tatis, isn't it? No, O'Neal Cruz. A shortstop? Was it? Oh, right, an outfielder?
Nope. Outside.
Oh my God, Bautista. Okay, if that's gonna be the way it is, then walk him. I do not want to waste time. I left
Ball
that
one.
slider hanging and I'm lucky.
Ball one. Two one.
Oh my gosh. Bautista, please locate your pitches.
2-2.
Strike 3, sit down. Thank you. Oh gosh.
Leading off for the Lions, the right fielder,
Mark McGuire, huh? Okay.
McGuire.
0-1's the count. Aye. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball. Aye.
Oh my gosh. Right, freaking Hank Aaron is going to make me regret putting him in.
Ball, that's out.
I'm actually missing freaking Corbin Carroll right now.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob.
Ball, that's off the plate. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike 3.
Now batting, third baseman,
Come on, Jose. It's got to be you.
Hey! 0-1. Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike. That's a ball. You got 2 balls, 1 strike. That's ball 3. Hey! 3-2.
All right, extras. We go into extras.
Now running at second base,
Putting in Bobby Witt Jr., that looks like.
Andy Swanson. Now pitching, Mariano Rivera.
0-1's the count. Ball 1. Ball 2.
Oh, that was a cutter? Oh, I blew it. That's on me. That is 100% on me. I blew it plain and simple. I thought I could tag.
That's inside. He's safe.
I thought I could tag, is Bobby or whoever it was. I thought I could tag him out,
Hey.
but I couldn't. So that is 100% on me.
Nope. Three balls, 1 strike. Aye. You got a full count?
No, didn't go. Darn it.
2.
Strike 3, sit down. Oh, it's Dansby Swanson that he put in, not Bobby Witt Jr.
He's out.
I had to take that. Yeah. At least it's 1 run. 1 run with the ghost runner rule, that helps.
Ball. That pitch is out. Two balls, 1 strike.
Got him! I guess that's one way to get. That's one way to get. That's one way to get an out.
Inside, ball 1. Ball.
Just think the difference is that my opponent took away a home run from me, in that when he robbed that home run, that was the difference maker right there.
The batter, the center fielder,
0-1. No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
You know what? Let me be out. Let my opponent, let him win. If I'm stupid enough to make a bad base or bad base running, I don't deserve to win. So, unfortunate that's the way it had to go, but at least we made some progress. We do have Bruce Sutter now, so at least we have him. Now we're 2 home runs away from that mission. We got 10, so I actually just need 2 more games to get that 100 missions or 100 innings. I guess whichever one comes first, really. That's what it ultimately comes down to. Whichever comes first. Don't give me a Lance Lynn again, please. The same gold card in 2 ball in his habit packs. All right. Well, let's get back at it. All right. Going with F.A. Rizzo. Hold on. Sorry. Yep. So we'll see how this goes. Either 2 home runs or we do 2 more games. All right. Thankfully, we're going. Ooh, Adley Rushman at tier 4.
Leading off for Los Angeles, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Ball. Count 1-0. Hey. 1-1. Inside, ball 2. Three balls, 1 strike. Hey.
There we go.
Easy.
Batting second, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Ball 1, no strike. That's ball 2. Count 4.
Strike 3. Sit down.
Leading off for the line, the second baseman,
M1609.
Biggio.
I don't feel like I've heard that gamer tag name before. M16 is a gun. That's a firearm. That I know. In 90, I don't know what that's a reference to.
1-1. Ball 2.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Oh yeah, I meant to take out Babe Ruth. He'll probably come out after this game.
1-0. Ball 2. That's ball 3. Hey! 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Get away from the pitches. All right, I'll take a base hit with Babe Ruth. He hasn't done much. I wish I had gotten that in the last game because maybe that would have driven in a run.
Count 1-0.
Yes! All right, there's our home run. Thank you, Hank Aaron. Now I just need one more. I get one more, and then I'm done with that mission, and I'm done with the program.
That's the ball. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes.
Ah,
Got him.
should have known. But you know what? We have a lead. So, there is that.
Hey! All ones the count. All 1.
Lee, my God.
Hey! 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hey!
Strike 3, sit down. Strike 3, sit down.
All 1.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey!
Batting seventh, the third baseman, Husband, Ramirez.
Oh!
Nothing I can do about that.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey! I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Nice. Nice hit, McClanahan.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Michael
That's a ball.
Lorenzen.
Counts 1-0. 2 balls, no strikes.
Lorenzen again? He did it! Let's go! All right, the 2 home runs. That's all I needed. This program is done.
Got it.
I'm glad that, you know what? Lorenzen has earned himself the right to be the center fielder.
0-1's the count.
He has earned that right.
Ball inside.
That's good because, I mean, how many center fielders was I going to have to go through to find the one? I mean, was it going to be freaking, was it going to be, next was it going to be Mariano Rivera? Or what about Johan Santana?
Hey, 2.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's down. Hey.
Strike 3, sit down.
Hey. 0-1. Hey. 0-2 is the count.
Yeah, I was protecting there. I had to swing.
He's out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Babe Ruth is definitely not going to be in that. So now I have to find another designated. I have to find another batter for designated hitter.
0-1's the count.
It's not going to be. It's not going to be Nolan Ryan.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball.
Man, I think I got away with that one.
Out. That's outside. Aye. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, sit down.
The batter,
That's the beauty of Anthony Rizzo having a screwball.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
He's out.
Now batting, shortstop, Jacob.
Good thing it won't be much longer having to deal with this. Once I exit this game, I mean that's it on the program. There's no reason for me to continue with the ranked seasons unless I want to get the additional rewards. By additional, I mean just another 15 program stars that might get me to 120. Because I have 4 hits in this, and I'm going to be at 105 when when I get back to the main menu. So playing a full 9-inning game
That's ball 2.
or a 9-inning game will just give me that extra, the extra programs. Oh. Tagovailoa, he's going to be on the IR for at least 4 games. So there goes Miami.
Leading for the Bengals, the left fielder, Dan Reynolds.
Ball 1, no strike. Hey. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Nice play to Grom. I mean, do you need to do the dive? Probably not, but I wasn't going to take that risk.
Ball. Ball, that's inside.
Yep, of course I do, Ben. Of course I do. One of the best moments in Mets history. One of the funniest moments in baseball history. I think he was the oldest player to hit his first career home run.
0-1.
He was definitely in his 40s. I want to say like 43. He might have been 42.
No balls, 2 strikes.
But he was definitely in his 40s.
Ball. Damn. 2-2 now.
Ooh, just missed it. Just missed that. Got away with that one. I'm not sure if I got away with that one too. I think my opponent is looking up.
He's out. Hey.
Here, let's look at.
0-1's the
I
count.
can look it up for a second.
Hey. 0-2 is the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two balls, 2 strikes. Hey.
Now batting, the center fielder,
He was 42 years old and 349 days, so just short of 43.
Oh, 0-1.
Yeah, he became the oldest player to hit his first career home run. Oh, this Lorenzen card, man. I know that didn't get down for a hit, but man, he is on it. This Lorenzen card, I like it. I like it. I think that's one that everyone should probably have. Let's see. So they have Shohei, they have Mookie, Freddie, Will Smith. Those are 4 good players right there that I would. Teoscar,
Inside ball. Hey. 1-1. Nope, that's a ball.
nah, I wouldn't consider Muncy to be the best second baseman. I mean, me personally, I think it's Altuve, but that's just me. There's also Semien too. Marcus Semien. There's some other second basemen that are also really good.
Hey. 0-2. 3.
Strike 3, sit down.
Ball, that's in.
Leading off for Long Island, the left fielder, defense.
Well, hold on. Let me think about that for a second.
1-0.
Because I think that, wouldn't that go to Bryce Harper? Harper's a first baseman. Why couldn't it go to him?
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter, Babe Ruth.
Hey. All ones the count. Hey. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, that's... I don't want all time. Ooh, just missed it. Ooh, just missed it.
The
Let's
right
see.
fielder, number 44,
I mean, right now, Judge is the best player by WAR in the
0-1.
in this. He's the best WAR. He has the best WAR out of the entire MLB at 9.7. So in terms of right fielder, the Dodgers don't have that. Shortstop right now, that goes to Bobby Witt Jr. And then there's also Gunnar Henderson. Then it looks like Ezekiel Duran, or Jaron Duran, he's next. Right now it would be Shohei. Right now Ohtani has the best WAR in terms of nationally. Yeah, he has the best WAR because the next behind him is Francisco Lindor, and then Chris Sale and Ketel Marte.
0-1 the count.
I'm probably risking it by having probably risking it, keeping Rizzo in the game.
2 strikes.
So I should probably move to someone else. Strike 3, sit down.
Nope, that's inside.
So I guess what I'm saying is no, I can't say that the Dodgers have the best lineup 1 through 9 right now, because some of the best players right now are in the American League.
No, that's low.
I honestly don't think so. Oh. I mean, I kind of look at the Phillies and say that they're dangerous. They're a very good team, the Phillies. I mean, you have Real Muto, you have Harper, you have Turner, you have Schwarber. So, honestly, I think the Phillies are much more dangerous. Especially what makes them even more dangerous is the fact that they have a really solid starting rotation. You know, Zach Wheeler, Aaron Nola, those guys. I mean, Turner doesn't hit home runs, or doesn't really hit a lot of home runs, but he is quicker than Mookie is.
Ball, that's off the plate.
No, not yet. Right now they're in a good spot, but they still have to play against the Phillies at home. I think right now they have a 4-game series against the Nationals, then 3 games against the Phillies, and then they have to go to Atlanta to play the Braves, and then they got to go to Milwaukee to round out the season in against the Brewers. So it is not an easy schedule for the Mets here on out. Like, they can wrap up the Nationals, sure. But then there's the Phillies, the Braves, and the Brewers.
That's ball 2.
So it's going to be tough. But if the Mets really want to show that they deserve to be there, then they win the series that are coming up. And go from there. I mean, it's not going to be easy for the Braves either. If you think up their schedule, you know, they're going up against the Reds, so okay, maybe that's an easy or that's a not so difficult opponent. But don't sleep on the Reds. They can swipe a few games if you do. Then they got to play the Mets, who are hot, and then they round out the season against Kansas City with Bobby Witt Jr., a solid rotation. So the way I see it, it's coming down to that series in Atlanta, which unfortunately the Mets, 2 out of the last 3 seasons, they haven't had much success. In fact, the last 3 seasons, I would argue they have not had a lot of success against Atlanta. Right now, the only thing that gives them hope is that Acuna is not playing for the Braves right now. Doesn't mean you should underestimate the rest of the lineup. Yes, they were. A little overrated, though, if you think about it. Overrated because they got bounced out of the playoffs. Well, right now they don't have Acuna. Right now there's no Acuna, so strike 3, sit down. I don't know. I don't know. I don't underestimate the Braves.
That's a ball.
I don't underestimate them. That is a dangerous, dangerous team if you underestimate them. I don't know what you want me I don't know what you want me to say, Ben. All I can say is don't underestimate the Braves. Okay? If they went out, they proved that they deserve to have that third wild card spot, just like the Mets would prove it. Right now, I think the only team that probably shouldn't be in the playoffs right now should be the D-backs. I mean, the Padres are
One ball, two
solid.
strikes, Miguel.
The D-backs have been slumping over the last month, so if anything, maybe it'll be a case where the where like the D-backs bump out of the playoffs and both the Mets and the Braves make it. You know, that just means that Atlanta would go up against Milwaukee and
Counts one
the
and
Mets would go up against San Diego in San Diego. You know what? This is the great thing about these wild card races, because we're actually talking about this. Is anyone really talking about the American League wild card right now? Not that I can name. I'm not saying it's over there, but I'm saying you look at the Padres, the D-backs, the Mets, and the Braves, they all have a legitimate shot to make the playoffs. All of them. But only 3 of the teams will. So it remains to be seen what happens with the wild card. Well, I'm talking nationally. I'm not talking about the American League.
0-2 is the count. Ball, that's out.
Yes, the Tigers, I think, are surprising some people, but I think that the more exciting race is going on in the National League right now.
No ball, 2 strikes. That ball bounced over. 2 base.
What was that all about?
Ball.
After this series against the Nationals, the Mets host the Phillies for 3 games, and then they travel to Atlanta for 4, I believe. And then round out the season in Milwaukee. Yeah. Well, apparently 3 wasn't enough, so gotta get 4 here. You know, they have to at least split this series. The way that it is right now, Mets have to split the series against the Braves, which is unfortunately easier said than done. Maybe, but then again, all they just need is a little bit of luck to go their way. They just went up against the Dodgers. They just went up against the Dodgers. Like, that's a tough team to play. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, but the Braves did capture the first 2 games of the series, so they split it with the Dodgers. Strike 3, sit down. Yeah, but from what I understand, the Dodgers struggle against left-handed pitching. And you know the Mets have like 3 left-handed pitchers in their rotation. Quintana, Manaya, and Peterson. So what were to happen if the Mets went up against the Dodgers in the NLDS and the Mets throw their three lefties against the Dodgers? What's going to happen then? And so is Max Fried? Then who was it that they didn't go off? Who was it? It was Chris Sale and who? TJ Friedel? Ooh, 20 packs. Holy cow. By the way, guys, just to show you guys here, we are done with the program. World Series, we got the World Series back. You know, thanks to the 15 home runs. I can do this. Oh, actually, it was 10. I thought it was 15. But I could do 10 and get like another 10 show packs. Max Fried yesterday, but it was Chris Sale and Schoenberg for the first two. Well, I'm just saying, like, I want Barry Larkin. Hold on, I just want to make sure that there are no outstanding orders for me. Good, there aren't. No, I don't want to go in the event. Maybe I'll just play one more ranked seasons game and then I'll call it a stream because at this point there's really no reason for me to play ranked seasons. Other than just to get that one mission, get 9 innings done. That's it. So we'll do that, and then I'm going to call it a stream. What up, Grayson? How are you? Oh, so we're both throwing Pedro against each other. Interesting. Well, I think this guy knows what he's doing because he has Chipper Jones leading off. And that's not me being sarcastic. That's me, like, saying, wow, you know, he's so confident with Chipper Jones, he's going to lead him off. Oh, I forgot to take out, I forgot to take out Babe Ruth. Crud. Oh, well. It'll be this is the last, this is the last ranked seasons game I'm going to play. And then it's just a matter of waiting for the new content. I'm doing all right. Are you going to play your... Are you going to do your, game again? Because when I checked it, there was no score. It said you played it, but there was no score. Okay, so we're going to throw a lot of heaters. Okay. Maybe your internet went out at some point and maybe it didn't
Count 1-0.
Maybe it didn't like register. But yeah, there was no score. If you can't play it again, just let me know and I'll force the win. Attaboy, Steven.
That is clear. The designated hitter, Root.
Hey. 0-1's the count. Hey. 0-2.
Was bad.
Batting fourth, the right fielder,
That's a ball. Ball 1, no strike. Hey. 1-1. That's ball 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
I just need to get 9 innings. Get 9 innings and then I'm done. Good thing I'm the home team. That'll pretty much guarantee it. As long as I don't let my opponent score more than 10 runs. If my opponent doesn't score more than 10 runs, then I can force this to 9 innings. Again, not that I need to, it's just kind of tying up loose ends here at this point.
leading off for Long Island, the catcher, Brett Parker.
0-1. Hey. No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Bryce Harper ain't looking too hot right now.
3.
Neither is Jacob deGrom, if I'm being honest.
Ball. Counts 1-0.
I heard about it, but I did not see it.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Well, good for him. Okay, so taking it slow. Honestly, Ben, I think that's the way the MLB is going to go at some point. I think they're going to get rid of this concept of starting and relief pitchers and just have pitchers throw like 3 innings, and whoever's in the lead or whoever has the lead after when the game ends, that's who's going to win, who's going to get credited with the win. That's just my personal opinion, but it seems like we're heading that way. I mean, you don't see too many starting pitchers these days go like 9 innings, 7, 8, 9 innings. It's very rare.
Hey. 0-1.
And when it does happen, like with Severino, it's usually for something like a complete game shutout, a no-hitter, a perfect game.
Leading off for Boston, the right fielder, Roberto Clemente.
Hey. 0-1's the count.
Yep. Yeah, I know that I had a feeling that they're gonna have to turn to Otani. I mean, you lost Glass now.
2's the count.
You lost him. And you don't have Yamamoto either, so you're kind of picking at straws, or the Dodgers are picking at straws at this point. I mean, it was probably always the plan for Otani to pitch, but probably is happening a lot sooner than I think a lot of people thought. Really? I thought he didn't come back. I thought he was still on the IL. Oh, okay. Hey, listen. He had a great career. Kershaw had a great career. Not really memorable in terms of the postseason, but he is definitely one of the best regular season starting pitchers I've ever seen. So I would just appreciate that, although I think you're right. He probably should retire after this season.
0-1.
I mean, there's nothing left for him to accomplish. He has a World Series ring, albeit disputable depending on, which fan base you talk to, but
That's off the plate. Ball 2.
He's got that World Series ring. He has an MVP. He's had multiple Cy Youngs. Yeah, Verlander, Scherzer. Yeah, they're old. DeGrom, Cole. Can't forget about Garrett Cole. He actually started with the Pirates. A lot of people forget that. He started with the Pirates before going to Houston and then the Yankees.
0-1's the count.
Yep, Skeens.
Ball.
Ball
1, no strike.
Yep, Skeens. Skubal. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see too much of Otani pitching. I think the Dodgers really want him for his bat. Besides, he can't bat and DH, or he can't pitch and DH at the same time. So,
Yeah. No ball, 2 strikes. Oh, that's too high.
I mean, to me, I think more of Otani's value is through batting than pitching. How old is Yamamoto? "26. Really? I thought he was much older. I thought he was in his 30s, much like Senga. That's why I wasn't mentioning Yamamoto, because I wasn't sure of his age. I thought he was older. Has Chris Sale always been this good? He's been hurt a lot. I don't know what Atlanta found to make him a Cy Young candidate, but I mean, with the Red Sox, he was hurt a lot. When he did pitch, I mean, it wasn't all that memorable.
He's out.
Leading off for the line, the right fielder.
Yeah, he's only 26. Actually, just turned 26 last
No, that's down.
last month, August 17th.
Aye.
Wow. I mean, you got to look at, like, not just Chris Sale, but Max Fried has been a solid pitcher for the Braves. Max Fried, TJ Friedel, or no, not Friedel, Spencer Strider. The Atlanta Braves are no joke when it comes to pitchers.
Ball one.
They know what they're doing.
Ball inside.
Maybe. Maybe they can turn Garrett Crochet into a Cy Young candidate.
One ball, two strikes. That's ball two. 2-2 the count.
And I got the hits, I have the base runners, but I'm not capitalizing.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey! One ball, two strikes.
Didn't mean to throw it there. I mean, I'll take it, but I wanted it higher.
Now back, catcher, Henry. Gamble.
I get the feeling that my opponent is just toying with me here.
Hey!
Would you ever?
No ball, two strikes.
I mean, I would rock a Red Sox jersey. I would do that. The jersey I won't rock though, Atlanta, Philly, and Yankees. Those are the two that I refuse. Those are absolutely not, never will happen in a million years. You couldn't pay me $1 million to do it. Nope, not even Acuna. Nope. Only Acuna jersey I want to wear is the one for Luis Angel Acuna, not for Ronald Acuna Jr. Nope. Nope, I refuse. I respect him, but sorry, I don't like the team on that jersey. Not his fault.
Leading off for Long Island, the third baseman,
And I think I would add Padres to that list as well. The ones of I refuse to wear a jersey of. But mainly because of Joe Musgrove and 2022 wild card round. That's the only reason.
One ball, two strikes.
Maybe I'll forget about it in a few years, but But for now, no. I would not wear a Padres shirt or a Padres jersey. It's so funny because I actually... The Padres were a team I rooted for when I was younger, mainly because they had Mike Piazza on their team in 2006. So I was like, oh, Mike Piazza. All right. You know, favorite player growing up. So I was a Padres fan also in 2006 when they made the postseason. Nowadays, no. Nope. I also don't like the way that their uniforms are now. I like the older, the mid-2000s ones. Those are cool. I like those. No, the ones that just said Padres. It was a white uniform and it said Padres on the front. I didn't so much like their away uniforms. It was an ugly yellow that they put for that. So
0-2. 3.
Leading off for the A's, the shortstop.
So which Pedro Martinez is going to blink first? His or mine? You would rock a Betts one? Not me. If anything, I think a Kershaw jersey would be cool. But not right now. Because to me, the Dodgers spent, and if they win a World Series, you know, essentially they bought the World Series, and that's not how I think World Series should be won. But that's just my opinion. So if anything, I would definitely rock a Kershaw jersey. But only when the Dodgers are paying for their contracts with Yamamoto and Ohtani. When that happens, then I'll definitely rock a Kershaw jersey. But for now, no thanks. Yes. So once his playing days are over, they pushed off the payments for like, I think he's getting paid like, oh God, what is it? Most of the money is going to go to him after his contract is up. Correct. But that just means 10 years from now, when his contract is done, you know, they're not really going to be able to afford other players. Well, I think he's the one that pushed the Dodgers to get Yamamoto. I think Yamamoto was going to the Dodgers all along. I think the only reason that he let the Mets pursue him is because he figured he could get a better deal from the Dodgers if they knew that the Mets and Steve Cohen were willing to pay. And I think Ohtani understood that.
At the ball.
Man, look at this.
Count 1-0.
Friggin' 50 pitches in 7 innings.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it sounds like they got Yamamoto back at a good time because they just lost Glasnow. So
Got him.
Hey, injuries happen. I mean, right now the Mets are without Francisco Lindor, and this is probably the worst time to be without Lindor because they're in the midst of a playoff push. They don't have Lindor, they're screwed. I mean, so far it's worked out. He had some kind of back issue because he had to get an MRI. Thankfully, he's okay, and he'll be back before the end of the season, but still, that was just bad timing.
Ball one. Ball, that's out. Ball, that's upstairs.
Yep. Yes, he was. In fact, there were talks that he would challenge Ohtani for MVP. I mean, I just read the WAR. Ohtani has the best WAR in the National League. The only person behind him, or the closest second behind him, is Lindor. Here's the thing, right? Yeah, that's why I've argued that Ohtani is probably going to get it. The only thing is that people have pointed out that DH's designated hitters have never really won an MVP.
Ball one.
So why should they start with Ohtani? If he were an outfielder, I think it would be clear-cut that he would win it. But with him being a DH, it's harder to say. Attaboy McClanahan. You know, in all honesty, I couldn't tell you for sure what would happen. I really couldn't tell you. I mean, me personally, I think Ohtani should get it based on those stats, the 50-50 season. But, you know, they may look at the fact that he's a DH and say, why are we giving it to him? And not Lindor, who's actually played in the field and has made spectacular plays. So, you know, I don't know. I'm not getting my hopes up that Lindor is going to win it, because my argument against Lindor is the fact that he only got hot recently. Okay, at the beginning of the season, he was awful. Funny. But at the beginning of the season, Lindor was terrible. And this is not the second half MVP award. This is MVP for an entire season. And, you know, to me, that says that Ohtani should get it.
Count. That's a ball. Two balls, one strike.
So, I don't know. You know, it also depends on the baseball writers. They're the ones that are voting on this. And I think name recognition also helps also helps in that regard. You know, Lindor. I don't know. I don't know if Lindor. I don't know if the Mets are getting to the NLDS. And even if they do get in, like, what if the Braves beat the Brewers? I think the way. I think the Phillies are the top team right now. They're the top team. Because they got to 90 wins. I don't know where the Dodgers are right now. I have to look at the standings to be able to know for sure. Strike 3, sit down. It's based off of record. So the team that has the better record, that's the team that's going to have home field advantage in the playoffs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So if the Dodgers have the better record, then they're going to have the number 1 seed. But if the Phillies have it, then they're going to have home field advantage. Yeah, so it's actually pretty close. But as of right now, the Phillies are the ones with the better record. So what that means is that if the playoffs were to start today, okay, strike 3, sit down. If they were to start today, the Phillies would have home field advantage. Now, if the Mets were to win, first of all, they would have to go up against the Brewers in the wild card. But if they beat the Brewers, then they play the Phillies in the NLDS, and the Dodgers would get the winner of the wild card game, the one between the 2 wild card teams. Exactly. For a top seed versus the lowest seed, and then number 2 seed versus 4 or 5. That's how it works now. It's kind of like the NFL, you know, where the top team gets it. The top teams in each conference, they get home field advantage, but they go up against the lowest seed that wins from the wild card round. Yeah, and I mean, look, I just laid out the schedule for the Mets and the Braves. Okay, neither one of them are going to have it easy. Neither one of them are going to end the season on an easy note. Okay, Braves are going to go after the Mets series. It's against the Royals. They just played the Dodgers, and the Mets. They're going to play. Next up for them is the Phillies, the Braves, and the Brewers. So not an easy schedule for either team. To me, that says that those teams, they're the ones that are going to be the ones to prove it. They have a lot to prove. All right, let's see if I can get this win. Come on in, Jake Cronenworth. Meant to put him in the last game, but or last inning, but I wanted to give Pedro a chance.
The count.
So we'll see. But this is why this is great talking about the national wild card race right now, because 4 teams battling for 3 spots. Doesn't get any better than that, honestly. Oh my gosh, that was scary. Alrighty, GG's to my opponent. That 2-run homer that I hit, that was the difference maker. So I got my 9 innings. Ooh, Pedro up to tier 4. Nice. Yep. All right, so I'm done with ranked seasons. There's no more for me to complete. I'll go till 5:30. 5:30, and then I'm gonna call it a stream. I thought I was gonna stop after I completed the game, but you know, I have a lot of packs to open up here, so might as well open these up before the content comes out on Friday. We'll have to see what happens with the National League wildcard race. All I can say is you're definitely going to want to tune in, because this is about as exciting as it gets. I mean, it would be awesome if it comes down to a game 163. I mean, think about that. If it comes down to that, holy cow. Although I don't know if that's how it's settled anymore. They might have changed it to now where they go based off of NL record, which I don't know what the Braves are. And I don't know what the Mets are, what their record is. So all I could say is buckle up and tune in, because this is going to be one for the history books. The good thing about wrapping up the stream early, too, I can actually take care of a couple errands that I need to before some of the places where I need to go to take care of my errands. They close at 6. So if I'm able to get this done by 5:30, I'm in pretty good shape. I will say, though, for the Mets season, if you had told me that this was going to be the end result, I would have said, thank the Lord. Because the way that the season started out for them, oh boy, was that a mess. I mean, losing the home opener getting swept in the home opener against the Milwaukee Brewers, and then losing 2 out of 3 to the Detroit Tigers. Believe me, and being 11 games under 500 at one point, believe me, I'll take a 3rd place wildcard spot any day of the week. All right, so we're halfway through, or we're just about. Actually, yeah, we are halfway through. Because I was at 70 and I'm under 35. That's half. Ooh, we got a diamond. Awesome. Oh, it's a high diamond, but I think this is Tatis. Yeah, it's Tatis. Okay. Well, still, that's a good poll. Because that can definitely get me some stubs. Look at that. 21, over 21,000. I could sell Tatis for. My dog, sometimes I don't know if you heard her barking there, but she heard another puppy barking. So of course she's got to go outside to see what the barking is all about, and then she's got to bark too. It's like, come on, really? All right, coming up on 20 packs here. Ooh, nice. Mason Win. Gold card. Take that. Oh, God. Now all the frickin' dogs in the neighborhood are frickin' barking. I swear, if my dog teaches the new family puppy to bark like that, I'm gonna have to get a muzzle. There we go. Someone just bought my Tatis Jr. Great. I'm glad they bought him. Because I may end up buying a vault pack. I just want to see what I could possibly get from it. God. I look forward to the day when my family moves out to West Jersey. Because there won't be, there's just going to be a ton of farmland out there. No freaking dogs to bark at. Can I get to 5? Or can I get to 560 before these packs are over? Mauricio. Yes, I can. I did indeed. Okay. Sell that. And now let's go ahead. Just buy a quick vault pack just for fun. I got the base round or got the live series diamonds. All right, give me Mason Miller and give me Gunnar Henderson since they're worth the most. I'll go ahead and sell those. Yeah, let's go ahead and quick sell that. And then go over to the A's here. 6,500. Well, actually, that's more 6. Yep. All right, so I'll sell. I just wasn't comfortable selling the Gunnar Henderson for 6,100. I felt like that was going to be below what the quick sell price was. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. So thank you to everyone who tuned in, even if it was only for a moment. I greatly appreciate it. If you haven't done so already, please be sure to follow me here on Twitch and or subscribe. Either one would make me a happy person. If you're watching this on YouTube, I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that you like the video and subscribe to my channel. And if you want to know when I go live, you can follow me on X at TTVNextJGGen24. It's my gamer tag that's in the upper left there. So go give me a follow. I'll usually post whenever I go live. You can also turn on notifications here on Twitch. That way Twitch sends you an email every time I start up a stream. So, yep, we got the ranked seasons program done. There is nothing left for me to grind in Diamond Dynasty. So I feel like this is the best place to leave off at. When I come back on Friday, there will be a Mike Schmidt Evolution program, as well as a new season 3 awards drop program. So we are going to be grinding those over the weekend, and so we'll focus on that. Worst comes to worst, there's always a conquest. It says there's a new conquest map out, so actually it should have already been there. So what's the new conquest map? Sorry. The skull map. And what do I get out of this? I get a millionaire pack, at a position 1 pack. Okay, so quite a few things here. But that's really going to be safe for now. So thank you to everyone who tuned in. Like I said, I hope to see you all on Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern. And until then, guys, have a good night and have a great rest of your week. See ya.